The United Kingdom has a monarchy. The United States does not. The United Kingdom has a king. The United States will not. British people were born into a citizenship of a monarchy. I'm not criticizing that. That's their country. The United States did not. I was born into the citizenship of a country with no king. And it will remain. The one up there isn't legitimate, because if I am disqualified, I cannot win. If I'm disqualified, every single decision I make is null. And I know that's not how traditional law will work. And that's why position we need a convention of the states, right? Obviously, I don't promote one that's like free for all, but ultimately they're conventioning without Article 5, so I position that, hey, we need to fix this. The first constitution was transitioned out because there was a rebellion and it couldn't be quelled by the blueprint of what was available. So we went into the Constitution, right? But now we had an insurrection and it cannot be quelled by any of the institutions that are available. So what do you think is next? What do you think is next? And France has had 14 constitutions. We've had 2. And I think the fact that we have someone up there who thinks it's okay to troll about being a king in a country where we removed the king is so anti-American, is so unpatriotic that it makes even our founding fathers, who were problematic in their own right, turn around in their graves. And I think particularly the most damaging thing right now is that the opposition, so our side, is very much legitimizing this illegitimate victory as legitimate, which provides them the ammunition in which to believe that they are in the right. And that is a problem, because in allowing that legitimacy, you're positioning truth and memory that what occurred didn't occur. And we know that January 6th occurred, but they're saying, hey, we had permits. Hey, it was just at the bare minimum, it was a protest. At the most, it was probably a riot. It wasn't an insurrection. And as such, the dropping of the election interference case, that's what that did. That's what that did. So I no longer have confidence in Congress. I no longer have confidence in the executive, and I actually don't have confidence in the judiciary. Do you know why? It doesn't matter how many judges Biden put in. They can be removed. Maybe not legally, but under a tyranny, they can be removed. And I understand that we don't understand that history of tyranny, but I have a background in international law, particularly conflict, peace, and security. So I had to deal with a lot of tyranny. I had to deal with a lot of political violence, a lot of social violence, a lot of organized mass-scale violence. In that reality, I know, and you know if you watch Criminal Minds, that when you allow for a perpetrator to continue to do what they're doing, they will advance. They will advance even if they get sloppy. When they have the power of the presidency, they're going to do what they want, and they will weaponize every single branch, every single agency in order to get to that angle. That's what is happening. That's why the budget passed. And that is why Russia Patel is in the cabinet, right? That is why we went against Ukraine's interests at the United Nations, and we went in friendship with Russia. So as we digress into what it truly means to be an American, what it truly means to fight for our country, we need to understand that what our country isn't is a monarchy. What our country doesn't have is a king. What our politicians should not be joking about is having a king. And in our future, that should result in an immediate dissolution of that administration, whatever it is, no matter the party. No president ever in the future should ever refer to themselves, even joking, as a king, because we are no kingdom. We are the United States of America.